Darren Cahill has offered some advice to the next generation on how they can beat the likes of Novak Djokovic. The former coach of players like Andy Murray and Simona Halep now works with 21-year-old Jannik Sinner and talked up the Italian's future rivalry with Carlos Alcaraz as he explained how the younger stars can upset the multi-Grand Slam winning champions. Cahill struck up a partnership with one of the ATP Tour's rising stars last year, joining the team of world number 17 Sinner. The Aussie has experience of working with top men's players like Murray and Andre Agassi while also coaching WTA star Simona Halep to world number 1 and one of her 2 majors titles, and appears to have his own theory on how Sinner's generation can stop the dominance of Djokovic and Rafael Nadal. The 57-year-old is excited by the prospect of the rising crop of stars in men's tennis, and told the Big Deal podcast, "These guys Rune, Tsitsipas and Sinner. There's a whole bunch of these younger guys who are coming through." Alcaraz, who was as good as anyone, was the number 1 player coming into the Australian Open. Unfortunately, you didn't get to see him. Some young players have struggled to get victories over players like Djokovic on the biggest stages, with Sinner blowing a 2-set lead over the Serb at Wimbledon last year while Tsitsipas has lost his 2 major finals to the world number 1. But Alcaraz was able to buck the trend last season, becoming the youngest world number 1 in ATP history and the first teenager to win a Grand Slam in 17 years last season. And Cahill was more than impressed with the 19-year-old as the Australian coach got a unique insight into Alcaraz's game as the coach of one of his young opponents, with Sinner and the Spaniard already starting to create the next big post-Big Four rivalry. Watching him play, it's full of emotions and enthusiasm, the coach and pundit continued, going on to talk up their rivalry. "It's wonderful every time he steps on the court. I know that because Jannik and Carlos have played a few matches. In fact, they played 3 times last year. The US Open match was regarded as one of the matches last year." The retired pro also thought that the younger players needed to start building up some wins over the established top players to pull that experience out when it came to bigger matches with higher stakes. Cahill added, "You've got to build up a little bit of resilience, a little bit of belief, and you only get to do that through experiences. And these younger guys, they're not scared walking onto the court against these all-time legends, but they need to be able to put them away and they need to be able to beat them. The great thing about Federer, Nadal, Djokovic and also Andy Murray is they never ever give you an easy win. You have to earn it. So if you can beat these guys, you have damn well earned it."